better than us? That would be nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell, and man, did I miss you all yesterday. What a wild day that was with no show. It was wild. I think we went like 700. I counted. I think we had gone like 708 days in a row or something like that. And like that's including weekends too. Something absolutely insane. But you know what? The betting gods gave us a day off and we took it. But here's the thing, and this is what I love about all of you so much, is that we had a show yesterday, or we didn't have a show yesterday, and guess what? We still came through, baby. Western Kentucky +2.5 outright win. Well done to the Hilltoppers there, going on the road. Heck of a game. And look, that's what I love about this crew right here. We didn't even have to have a show to make some money yesterday, so well done. Jinxie said, AB, you're allowed one a month, I guess, if you just did a pre-recorded the night before. You know what? That's a good call. And Jinxie, I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate all you guys. All right, yeah, it's going to be a great day. So it's Saturday. Obviously, we have college football. We're going to go into it. But again, Jinxie, you're funny. You make me laugh. We've got a college football preview show video. So if you want a full, breakdown, top 25 matchups going through each game, we've got that. I'm not going to, make you go through it again and sit for another, 55 minutes, right? But we have all that. So if you want to jump into that, do it. Now, we're going to talk college football today. Don't worry. But Major League Baseball's back. And has anyone seen Swish Analytics? Our boys over there. Somebody bought in, and I'm proud of them. I'm happy. But the site is down. Yeah, the site is down. So, yeah. Matty, 17 plays dropped for you today, crew, in the Discord. My goodness. Matty, you're awesome. Yeah. John, the detailed Discord catches every single day. Best damn crew in the business. Yes, it is. Yeah, Jason, it is. Our site is down. See, you take one day. Don't worry. I've done what I can to work around it. And don't worry. Jason, next up, $20 a month. Yep. And don't worry, I'll buy it for everybody. We're going to need it. All right. Let's jump into the Howie Schwab crew play of the day. Texas, -5.5, or Florida, +5.5. Vanderbilt, +11.5 on the road. Game day in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, -11.5. Polls in the chat. Vote now. We'll update as we always do. At the end of the show, we could have gone so many ways with this. Could have gone college football. Could have gone multiple different games. Could have gone Major League Baseball. But I want to throw some college football out there because it is Saturday. So, yeah, vote. Polls in the chat. Update as we always do at the end of the show. Jay-Z, Randall, thanks for bailing AB out and getting him back to us. I was over there last night. That's funny. Tina. Good morning, Tina. How are you? Michael, coaches protect rookie QBs, especially their first start with run-heavy game scripts. Love Quinshawn Judkins' rush attempts over. That's an excellent call. Rick, I like Alabama. Me too. Look, I have nothing against Vanderbilt. Like, this team's playing out of its mind. If Vanderbilt's 5-0 and ranked, what, 16th in the country? Like, for Vanderbilt, that's awesome. But I don't know if I'd have gotten Alabama's attention. I don't know if I'd have been throwing the bulletin board material out. That being said, though, you know what? That's how Diego Pavia gets down, Vanderbilt's quarterback. So do what you do. If that gets you hyped up, there you go. Yeah, Tina, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Aubie said, let's go, Vandy. Our Auburn fam's like, nope. Hey, like you said earlier, Auburn can't lose today. Neither can Tennessee. All right, let's jump into it. We're going to have a ton of fun. All right. get into the picks. All right, here we go. Major League Baseball. Cubs Brewers over 7.5. Yeah, I know. We saw a lot of unders. Lord says, excuse me, low key, Memphis is going off this year. Hell yeah, they are. 100%. Lord, you're 100% right. Yeah, Memphis is. That's a big win over Arkansas. All right, Cubs Brewers over 7.5. We're going to go through the games. Don't worry. Now, we're going to have to do it a little differently than what we normally do. And again, shout out to my dudes over there at Swish Analytics. Happy and proud of, been proud for you. But yeah, we need our site back. Come on, babe. It's the playoffs now. All right, Cubs Brewers over 7.5. Look, I think the Brewers are ready to go. And I think the Cubs are ready to go. And they know each other. Yeah, great pitching matchup. But let me just tell you, you're going to have a great pitching matchup in all of this. Right? Like all 4 series. These are 8 awesome baseball teams. So we're going to take Cubs Brewers over 7.5. We're going to take the Dodgers and the Phillies over 7. Again, I think the Phillies are ready to go. And it's the Los Angeles Dodgers in October. Goes together like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and milk. I can't wait to watch this series. Like, there's a part of me that kind of hates that, like, the Dodgers and the Phillies have to play each other now. But is what it is, baby. We're going to take the over 7, though, because, and we'll go through the pitching matchups, we'll go through all that, but I don't think either of these teams are scared of each other, and I think they both know that if you don't hit, the other team surely will. So, got to go. All right, third, Blue Jays money line, Mariners money line. My boy Hawk said, love the M's, love, absolutely. And look, I love the Mariners today. Now, what I also don't want to do is be the one that's, going heavy on them, like trying to jinx them. I mean, obviously, I'm not doing that, right? But I just really like this Mariners team. I love where they're at. I think that they absolutely have the right mindset. Again, I mean, there's nothing against the Tigers there. Matty Boy said, won't be tailing that third one, AB. Let's go Yankees. Yeah, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. All right, so Blue Jays and the Mariners. So Blue Jays, I'm going to take them in game 1 against the Yankees, and I'm going to take the Mariners in game 1 against the Tigers. And then finally, Illinois money line against Purdue, and then the Mariners money line again against the Tigers. So I'm playing the Mariners twice. Again, if that's something you don't look to do, I certainly understand it, right? Like, pick your poison. Pick how you want to get down. B Mills might look at a Dodgers to win the first 5, but lose the game at good odds. I feel you. Rick, I can't believe you're not on the over 8. I know. It scares me. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I love all of these series. All of them. And I love playing overs in games where teams know each other. These two teams definitely know each other, but I couldn't get 8. All I could get was 8.5. And it was tough, man. Jinxie, got to go back to the college show from yesterday. Yeah, check that out for sure. But if you do have any like games or feel free, drop them in. We could discuss any game, any team that you want. And that goes for everybody in the chat, obviously. Bibbo, like the Phillies -1.5 plus 168. There we go. Okay. All right. So those are the 4 that are new for today. Now, Jinxie, hang tight, buddy, because I got you here too. You knew I wasn't going to make you have to go look at another show. All right. Western Kentucky, we got that one. Now, Georgia, team total over 33.5. Georgia going up against Kentucky today. Look, we spoke about Kentucky. Look, Bob Stoops, Mark Stoops knows that at the end of the year it's over. However, he's kind of known that, and it's not some kind of sad, like, number one, first, it hasn't been said, right? But it's just understood. But number 2, Like, it's not some kind of like Mark Stoops is having fun with it. And what I mean is that Kentucky is dangerous because they're not playing scared. Right? That being said, though, Georgia coming off a loss to Alabama. Yeah, you ever heard Kirby Smart talk? You ever heard Jim Cornette talk outside of wrestling? How the man can just weave in profanity like it's normal? That's Kirby Smart. It's funny. And what I mean by it is that Kirby's probably been on that tailgate all week. I think Georgia's going to come out motivated. Penn State, team total over 36.5. On the road against UCLA. Penn State coming off that loss to Oregon. Same thing we said about Georgia. I think James Franklin and Penn State are going to be absolutely motivated to score every single point that they can today. And UCLA is a walking disaster. Coaches got fired. Offensive coordinator got fired earlier this week. Nico at quarterback. I mean, it's a disaster. There's going to be 8 people at this game, and 7 of them will be Penn State fans. I'm taking over 36.5. Alabama, team total over 33.5. At home against Vanderbilt. Game days there. Freddie, AB, would you take Georgia team total over 34.5? Yes, sir, I would. Mm-hmm. Tony said, where's the U? Boy, that's going to be a game, isn't it? I don't have anything on it. Because, look, I like Miami and I like Florida State. Oh, I'm excited for that one. Yeah, Alabama. So game days there. A lot of emotions. Nick Saban's there. And if you paid attention to Alabama lately, they've been quiet and they've been kicking people's rear ends. And let me just tell you, Vanderbilt, arguably the hottest team in the country, 5-0. Diego Pavia, the quarterback. You see him on the thumbnail for this show. Playing out of his mind. I love this coaching staff. I used to work with the general manager of Vanderbilt football, Barton Simmons. Love him to death. Absolutely brilliant guy. That being said, this is going to be a tough one. Last year, Alabama lost to Vanderbilt, and that's what started this whole thing. And then Diego Pavia comes into this week and out of nowhere says, you know, if we play our game, it ain't even going to be close. I don't know if I like that. We're going to find out. But I'm not playing the spread. I am playing Alabama on the team total, though, because they've been scoring points. And I got a feeling that continues today. Liddy said, I'm looking for a showdown. Liddy, what you got, big boy? What are you looking for? What game? You tell me. Kirk, Jadarian Price for Notre Dame, 2+ touchdowns plus 265. Beautiful work, my friend. David said, good morning, AB. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. Adam said, stat of the day, Ohio State is the only undefeated team and Purdue is the only winless team following a Taylor Swift album release, according to DraftKings. There you go. Adam got you taken care of, boy. Oh, on Philly. All right, yeah. I didn't take that one. All right, so Alabama team total over 33.5. Texas, Florida over 41.5. Again, what the hell's Florida? Like, what's Florida got to lose? Just go out and score. And the same thing with Texas. Now, Texas got a good defense, but look, man, 41.5. It's a attainable number. Liddy said, I'll take the Dodgers, I guess. All right, and then UTSA money line and UNLV money line. So those are our college football plays. And again, go back here. Baseball today. Cubs, Brewers over 7.5. Dodgers, Phillies over 7. Blue Jays money line. Mariners money line plus 170. Illinois money line plus Mariners money line at plus 100. Whale said, Red October, let's go. Soldier, I'm going to sprinkle Vandy money line. They're just so live at Bama could show. Oh, that's 100% true. Like, That's the other thing too, is that I say, when I speak about like Diego Pavia, like, that's not my modus operandi. You know what I mean? I'm not a big like, let's get people's attention, but Diego is, and it works for him. And that team feeds off of it, and it feeds off of him. So why the hell would you go into this not being yourself? You know what I'm saying? Do it. Jeff said, let's go Blue Jays. There we go. Abby, Tigers, money line, Soldier. Money line offer nice cash outs. If you pull the trigger, could call. Abby, I am the official Detroit Tigers bandwagon. There we go. Adam, I can see the Florida Texas game being like LSU Florida game and going. I can absolutely see that too. Teach Blue Jays money line, my guy AB, yes sir. Kirk Maddox 2+ passing touchdowns and Jeremiah Love 3 touchdowns plus 750 parlay both Notre Dame game. Jeff, I'm pouring maple syrup on everything today, and later I'm going to wrestle a moose. I'm so Canadian, dude. And what you also have to do, the Canadian national anthem. All right, the Bret Hart entrance song. Oh, dude, Bret Hart's theme song is an electric factory. I love it. Canada's awesome. Rick, lifelong Blue Jays fan. Jeff Steinberg in the chat. Let's go, baby. Matty, I said George Kirby over 1.5 earned runs, minus 111. There we go. David, Vandy versus Alabama, 33% boost. Good call, Matty boy. Yankees are going to do so much damage in 2 games in Toronto that they're going to get deported. That's a t-shirt. My boy, what's good, man? AB, I need to go buy my girlfriend's engagement ring. I need an absolute lock. Alabama team total over 33.5. Yes. I am large on Alabama today. Now, again, you don't see me throwing out some minus 12 on the spread. So don't get it twisted. Don't get lost in the sauce on that. But Alabama team total, I'm very much in for it. Very much, my boy. Hey, and keep us updated, big dog. Hey, I love this dude to death, for real. Absolute great dude. Great dude. Yeah, keep us updated on that, man. Early congratulations. Addison George, Russell. Mr. Saturday takes pole in Singapore. Pole has won 10 of the last 15. Boom. There we go. Sorry, couch ball. All right. Let's hit some home runs. Let's go. All right. So my boy Cyclone said Cubs and Cyclones, Iowa State, all the plus money. Let's go, baby. All right. Home runs. So we're going to go back to the bread and butter here to start it off. Now, we'll be live Sunday. We'll be live Monday. We'll be live Tuesday. We got another 700 something plus days to get back on our streak. So don't worry. We will go through every game, every day of home runs, and it won't always be the same. We're not playing the end of the regular season anymore. That said, though, I wanted to start today off with some of the guys we've known and loved. All right, Kyle Schwarber, plus 200. Cal Raleigh, plus 210. Aaron Judge, plus 225. Shohei Ohtani, plus 350. Michael Busch of the Cubs, plus 400. Give me Busch. I want to go Cal Raleigh so bad. Like, so bad. But there is a factor that I do like about teams that are, like, coming off of a series. Not saying that it's always great for pitching, but it is for hitting. So these teams that are coming in, like, not that, the Brewers and the Phillies and the Mariners, like, I'm not saying they're going to not be ready to go. I think they're all ready to go, right? But I do like teams that are just in the motion of hitting and important at-bats over the last 3 days, right? So I'm going to go with Busch, man, of the Cubs, plus 400. Now, here's another interesting fact. Tony asked, AB, Alabama over 34.5? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Going to be a great day. Jinxie, it is going to be a great day. Japan, UAB team total over 24.5. Georgia team total over 34.5. Notre Dame team total over 41.5. James Madison team total over 36.5 plus 1167. Nice. Remember that time on air when Buckets thought that James Madison was the president during World War II? And see him went to James Madison. Oh, my God. The look on his face. All right. I'm going Michael Bush. Yeah. Japan said, I want Mr. October, Shohei Ohtani plus 350. Shohei on the mound today, too. Tina. Wasn't that so funny? The president during World War II. James Madison got us through it. Yeah, James Madison versus Adolf Hitler. And we just got demonetized. All right, so let's jump into baseball here. So like I said, our friends at Swish Analytics, congratulations on the success. God, I need a haircut. I'm shaving my head today. All right, congratulations on the success, but you could have waited a month. All right, so what do we have in baseball? Ian, they stormed the airports. All right, so here we go. Courtesy of ESPN right here. Tigers and Mariners, Yankees and Blue Jays in the AL. We're down to the Elite Eight. You want to look at it that way? We're in the Elite Eight. Tigers and Mariners, Yankees and Blue Jays in the AL. In the NL, Dodgers and Phillies, Cubs and Brewers. Dodgers and Phillies know each other. Cubs and Brewers clearly know each other. Liddy said, go for the bowl cut, AB. It's back, I'm told. There we go. Aubie said, Yankees sweeping. Oh, sorry. Blue Jays sweeping. Okay, there we go. I mean, not that I was one way or the other. But, okay, so this is what we have. Down to the Elite Eight. Final four on both sides. So let's jump into the games here. All right. First one up, Cubs and the Brewers. Brewers minus 144 on the money line. Cubs plus 118 on the money line. Prince of Picks, Austria Bundesliga, 11 a.m. Eastern. GAC Grazer versus Wolfsberger AC. Wolfsberger team total over 1.5 goals, but plus 105. Thank you, big dog. Appreciate you. Lucian. Yes, Data. Parker, I like Springer plus 350. Jeff. All right, so, yeah. Total of 7.5. So, like I said, we got to do a little piecework here in regards to finding hitter versus pitcher historicals because our friends are down right now. So, Aubie said, AB, last time I checked, Joe Carter ain't coming out of that dugout. All right, here are the Cubs career statistics versus Freddie Peralta. Yeah, man, you can see Michael Bush hitting 125, Pete Armstrong hitting 455, Ian Happ hitting 63. That's not great. Nico Horner 179. Look, it's not solid. Kyle Tucker though, mashing off Peralta. But I'll say this: there's actually kind of a decent amount of at bats. So there you go. Now looking at the Brewers versus Michael Boyd. William Contreras hitting 444. He's got one home run off of him. Andrew Vaughn's got a home run. Christian Yelich hitting 273. Career off Matthew Boyd. He has a home run. Yeah. Not a ton of at-bats against Matthew Boyd in that one. So something to pay attention to there. All right, game number 2. Now, these times are central because I'm in Nashville. So adjust accordingly. Yankees and the Blue Jays. 3:08 Central first pitch. Blue Jays minus 125 on the money line. Yankees plus 103. Now, understand this. We only have one game to worry about weather, and that's in Philly. All right? Blue Jays, we're under a roof. Brewers, we got a roof. Mariners, we got a roof. Now, these series will obviously change locations, but yeah, for right now, we only have one. Is that this one? All right, so Yankees, Blue Jays. Blue Jays minus 125 money line. Yankees plus 103. Over under 8.5. Yankees career statistics versus the gas man. Caballero hitting 500. Goldschmidt hitting 455. He's got a home run. Grisham hitting 240. Aaron Judge hitting 354. 48 at bats. Versus Gassman. He's got 6 home runs, 12 RBIs, 11 walks. Yeah. Vince McMahon hitting 313. Stanton hitting 333. He's got 4 home runs off guy. Like, the Yankees have seen him. You know what I mean? Now, this one's a little, apologies for the formatting here. Thanks, fellas. But yeah, Vlad Guerrero hit 373. Now, this is against the Yankees. We don't have the stats on Luis Gil again. I'm doing what I can. So take that with a grain of salt. We just don't have a lot of historical info to work on the Blue Jays side. I apologize. Doing what I can. All right, Dodgers and the Phillies. Phillies minus 120 on the money line. Dodgers plus 100. Total of 7. We're on the over in this game. Now, again, like they'd take weather away from us. This is the only one we have to worry about weather for right now. All right, and I'll pull this because I know that the screen is different. I apologize. Now, wind is blowing out to right field. So left-handed pull hitters, great spot. Okay, no rain, 75 degrees, 52% humidity, and climbing in this game. So I know that the screen is new. Take a look at see the right side, 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. That's your game. All right, so your humidity is going up. The King of Tennessee reposted this stream. Thank you, King of Tennessee, my boy. Oh, Whale and Liddy. All right, saddled up. We got a showdown. Liddy and Father Whale. Beautiful, man. Let's get after it. So, again, great weather here. Great weather. Wind blowing out 3 miles an hour. That was huge. Now, okay. So, Shohei Ohtani is pitching. Well, I had to dig super deep. But I found how the Phillies have attacked against Shohei Ohtani. And here you go. Not hitting too bad. Bader 333, Schwarber 245, Harper 265, Marsh 280. Now this is one game, so let's not go crazy, but I found it, and that's a look right there. Now the Dodgers versus Christopher Sanchez of the Phillies. Mookie Betts hitting 333. Tommy Edman hitting 300. Freddie Freeman 11 at bats, 1 hit. Teoscar Hernandez hitting 417. He's got 2 home runs. Max Muncy, 3 at bats, no hits. Shohei Ohtani hitting 250 off of Sanchez. Andy Page is hitting 400. And there you go. Prince, AB, do you have any thoughts on the upcoming matchup between Ginkler Beagle Boogie, Spore Kalubu against Epicenter Kamianets Podol Sky? What is that? Look, I've always supported Ginkler Sieber Bligagi Spore Kalubu. This isn't even language. All right, so yeah, that's the Dodgers. Look, again, I had to work piecemeal on this. I just found out this morning, so that our boys over at Swish. So yeah, that's what we have. But again, it's the playoffs. Don't want a bunch of bad info, so I'm actually down with it. All right, Tigers and the Mariners. Final game, 7:38 Central, first pitch. Mariners minus 200 on the money line. Tigers plus 164. Total over under of 7. Here you go. One Mariner has it at bat against Troy Melton. 1. Suarez hit 333. Prince, I can't breathe. He nailed it. Lydia, another showdown coming. All right. Yeah, you only have one Mariner with an at bat versus Troy Melton. So there you go. Tigers versus George Kirby. Now, Hawk in the chat dropped it earlier that Kerry Carpenter's had his way versus George Kirby at 500. He's got 4 home runs, 8 at bats, 4 hits, and all 4 were home runs. How about that? Riley Green hitting 222. Zach McKinstry hitting 143. Jake Rogers hitting 429. He's got 2 home runs and 3 hits. Spencer Torkelson hitting 400 off George Kirby. Yeah, there you go. Not the most at bats historically, but you got what you got. All right. That's it. That's it. That's what we got. All right, let me get the picks back up here. All right, Cubs Brewers over 7.5. Dodgers Phillies over 7. Blue Jays money line, Mariners money line plus 170. Illinois money line, Mariners money line plus 100. Matty Ice says Fantasy Info Central has daily batter versus pitcher for free for those y'all who need it. Bam! That's why I love you, Matty Ice. Absolutely, we need that. Good look, my boy. I love you. And got all of his picks in the Discord, right? That we find it. Make sure to follow Matty Ice, all his socials, everything. All right, college football. So we got Western Kentucky last night. Now, Georgia team total over 33.5. Penn State team total over 36.5. Alabama team total over 33.5. Now, if you got to get Georgia and Bama both at 34.5, I still like it. Texas, Florida over 41.5. And then UTSA money line with UNLV money line at plus 130. All right, so that's what I've got for the show. Hang tight, see what we got in the chat. But you got to go. Appreciate it. Appreciate you and have yourself a wonderful Saturday. Matty, I 17 in the Discord. Let's have a damn day, crew. Indeed. Liddy, Iceman is DTL's best capper. Just reporting. I agree. You know, we need. I've got an idea. Oh, also, Matt Logan with the song. I've got an email coming over to you. If you're watching by any chance, I've got an email coming over to you today. I've been working on it a little bit. Again, great work. The song is awesome. I want to make sure that we get you set up officially through YouTube. And I want to get your song to make sure that it is licensed and everything to you, and to set up your Google AdSense, because we're going to make your song the intro song to DTL like we were talking about. With that, and this is the reason why, and I'll just say it out loud. Again, I'm going to write it in the email, but Logs, the reason that I want to walk through and get you set up on the YouTube content ID system for real and get your song actually like licensed to you with a Google AdSense account, because then you will get royalties every time that song plays, whether it's here or here's the other thing. What you want to do is you want to get that song, and this is for anybody that makes music, we want to get it in the YouTube system officially under you, because other people can license your music out like through YouTube legally, and you get paid on that too. You see what I'm saying? So the welcome to the world of royalties. And again, it's one of those to where, you know, royalties, they take time to add up to big money, but they do. So what I'm saying is that we're going to get you all set up professionally, correctly, which, I mean, you've done. I just want to make sure that we get all the steps, because then every time that song plays here, the ads that YouTube runs, you get royalties from that. And when we set it up under you and get the song like officially in the YouTube, like YouTube music system, the same way that Lady Gaga would or anybody else, you set up an account and that money keeps coming. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're definitely going to set you up like that. Because number one, it's awesome. But number two, make money. And you could absolutely, like, we'll play it here 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no doubt. JC, I got songs on Suno 2, just all are about drinking beer and my buddies being sus. Bring them over. Hey, I'll say this. If anybody in the DTL crew makes music, let me know. And if you have it set up, you know, the YouTube system, or if you don't, we can walk through that. It's simple. Let me know. Like, I mean, we play music, and I'd rather you get paid than anybody else. You know what I mean? So if anybody does do that, let me know. Because you didn't have to send me anything. If you've got it in the YouTube music catalog system, like the YouTube, you know, content ID will just pick up that your song played and they'll work out the payment for you. So it'll come directly to you. It doesn't even have to come to me and then to pay out to you. You know what I'm saying? YouTube does all that. So if anybody has music, if anybody has like content, like use this platform. And again, like we'll set everything up to where it's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's plenty of light for everybody. But yeah. So Logs, if you are watching this, I'll get that email out over to you today. And we'll walk through it. Because yeah, you did a great job. And creators deserve to get paid, baby. So yeah, if anybody makes music, man, let me know. Like, we'll absolutely, like, not only that, will we use it so that, you know, you do get royalties and get paid, but I mean, if anybody has something that, like, you know, that you're a content producer, and it doesn't have to be sports. Maybe you have content producing about, I don't know, plants, gardens, anything. Like, not only let me know so that we could, you know, promote you, but drop in the chat. Do, like, I say this to anybody, whether you've been here from day one or you've been here for 5 minutes. But feel free to promote yourself. Like that's part of this. That's why we're doing it. You know what I mean? And I feel you on it too. I don't like promoting myself either. Like, you don't see me going crazy on Twitter with like it's not my style. So it's hard, but you have to do it. You have to promote yourself. So if anybody out there, yeah, like for real. Prince, I have a $15 free UFC bet burning a hole in my pocket. Who's got some help for my dog here? Ian can make some beats around a guitar riff. There we go. Like, I'm telling you, you guys let me know, man. Like, we'll absolutely promote you guys, like 100%. It's not a battle. Like, it's all for the group. You got a Big Michael Martin became a YouTube member. Big Michael, good to see you and welcome into the crew, big dog. So good to have you, man. Anything you need, just let me know, or let the crew know. Addison, I love plants. I do too. So I planted recently some peppers, bell peppers, and the little like Tabasco type peppers. And the bell peppers, that's going to take a lot of time. I didn't realize it was going to take that long. The little like Tabasco peppers, yeah, I even cut my hand on it. Yeah, I'm kind of getting into this world. It's new. Like, growing the new grass has definitely gotten me into it. Um, well, if I can figure out the right way to cut up cooking videos, I'll start posting them in Discord. I'm too much of a perfectionist. Dude, I'll tell you this. Holler at me or I'll holler at you and I I could show you some editing tricks. And again, I'm not saying that you don't know it. I don't know what your level of video editing, post production, etc. But I can definitely help with that. You know what I mean? So let me know, man. Because yeah, and I mean, for you and anybody, like if anybody ever has like if let me say this, if anybody out there has their own like podcast, even if it's if hell, especially if it's sports betting, number one, we're definitely not competing against each other. So let's just get that out of the way. Number two, we'll promote you big time, right? Like seriously, anything that anybody does. Like, so I say that to say if anybody, like if you're just starting out and you're like, hey, I've never really done this before, man. You got any tips? I've got a million tips. Like, please let me know. I can definitely help. Now, I'm not saying that like, I'm going to come up with some great answer that's going to, just make you a millionaire overnight. But I can absolutely get you through all the stuff that's probably a pain, especially if you're doing it for the first time, setting up a podcast, setting up branding, a logo. If anybody out there is setting up an LLC, let me know. Here, let me put the pics back up while we just kind of BS. I can help you set up an LLC. I've done it here. I've done it at CBS. David, AB, Dodgers bullpen, a barn fire. Phillies over 3.5 team total. Yeah, like I like the over in this game. I don't think the Phillies are going to be worried about Shohei pitching. Now, he's a hell of a pitcher, but yeah, like I like runs. But if you're asking specifically on the Phillies team total, yeah, I like it. Yeah. All right. What was I just saying? Yeah. So set up an L, and again, could be sports betting, could be sports, might be something completely different. That's fine. Matty boy, if anybody is writing a will, AB can help with that too. We'll get y'all set up. But nah, man. I just want to put that out there for sure. So feel free. It's a good open space to promote yourself. Use it. I do not mind. I'm telling you. I want you to do it. It's hard to build up a following, right? Especially if you're doing it first time, especially if you're doing it brand new. It's not easy, man. Whether it's sports or anything. So I have been very blessed in my life and worked under really smart people who helped me out so much. And I would be a jerk not to offer the same help for my friends. You know what I mean? So if there's ever anything, and you don't have to bring it up in the chat either. Like you could, hit me up on Discord in a DM. You could email me, like we don't have to talk about this like live. Like, we could do this on the side, but yeah, for sure. Mills, if you need help pronouncing confusing soccer team names, AB's your guy. Yeah. I bet that there are people in other countries that have like randomly found this show and like heard me do it, like saying like their country or whatever. And they're like, I hate this guy. If he ever comes over here, and not that I'm doing it on purpose, I like apologies, international friends. I'm very just stupid and they're hard to pronounce. David, AB, I agree. Phillies can hit Shohei. Even good. Yeah, I mean, Phillies can hit anybody. Like that's the good part too, is that these teams are not afraid of anybody. Mills, AB isn't allowed to travel abroad. I know. It will also keep you fed with prison food tricks. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, man, get you all set up. Yeah, and the Dodgers aren't afraid of Sanchez. Like, I love all these series. I really do. I think that we really did kind of get blessed. I'll put the college picks up with our baseball postseason. Like I think not only all of the matchups are solid, I think projecting out any way that it gets down, it's going to be great. Yeah. So, all right, picks one more time. Then we'll get out of here. Cubs Brewers over 7.5. Dodgers Phillies over 7. Blue Jays money line. Mariners money line plus 170. Illinois money line. Mariners money line plus 100. And then Georgia team total over 33.5. If you get it 34, it's fine. Penn State team total over 36.5. Alabama team total over 33.5. If you got to go 34.5, that's fine too. Texas Florida over 41.5. And then UTSA UNLV money line plus 130. TJ, is it official, Abby, if AB doesn't hit the music? On y'all saddle up. Let's go. Kid did it. Oh, man, I love you guys. Yeah, all right. So we got what? Abby and TJ? What is the showdown? What do we got? Bum, 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 bum. What do we got? God, my shoulder's killing me. What do you guys got planned for today? Anything fun? Is your team on a bye? Abby, I know you guys are. Tennessee's on a bye as well. So, all right. So you guys got $100. Blue Jays and the Yankees. 100 spot on it. Oh, I'm the series winner. Okay, there we go. I like it. Well done, boys. Addison, there will be live hockey. Bro, all right. I'm glad you brought that up. During the next crew exclusive. Beautiful. All right, so let's talk about this. I'm glad that you said that. Middle note. Do the Kramer. All right. Yeah. We need to figure out hockey. And we need to figure out the NHL this year. And I need you guys' help. I need the experts' help. I'm currently working on getting myself better, just in regards to knowledge of the whole league. I mean, I get it. You know, I've been in NHL before, but yeah, we're going to talk about this because I need you guys 100%. And we can have fun with it too, because this will make more sense. Like we'll break it down Tuesday night during the crew exclusive, but then next week. But I want to get really good with the NHL and betting the NHL. And for me, it's going to take me time. I'm absolutely not going to be that guy that's going to sit here and say, "Oh no, I'm the expert now. I got it." Like no, like it takes time. You know what I mean? And I didn't grow up playing it either. Now I was around it. You know, again, I'm not dumb. But one of the most important things in life is to know what you don't know. And no, I mean, I'm not in the level of that of how all of us are, like NFL, college football. You know what I mean? So we'll talk more about it. But I'm glad that you brought that up because I'm huge on to-do lists. I mean, you guys know me. My brain is applesauce, right? So if I don't write it down, I'll forget it. But yeah, that's been one that I've had for a while. So I want to make sure that we're legit. The Ice Guys is the best hockey show out there, in my opinion. Maybe some cross promotion and guest spots. Yeah, absolutely. And there's ways to do that too. Yeah, glad you said that. And AB, the music producer, any Sockers this weekend? Oh, I don't have it. Wait. No, I don't have it. Sorry, apologies. Yeah, do not have any soccer from Brad for this week, and I think I think he emailed it, and I think I missed it. I apologize, but if anybody has soccer, I mean, Prince, obviously we've been talking about it. If anybody has any further soccer for this weekend, and could be games, could be goal scorers, that. So Ed, great call. I know this week was a little different than what it normally is, and it won't be that way moving forward. But if anybody can help my boy out, Ed, greatly appreciate that because obviously I don't. Addison, I'll make sure to share the big trends that appear. Usually takes about a month. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, definitely takes time to get data just for trends to start appearing. Yeah, so totally know what you mean by that. And again, Addison, like you teach everybody that's a hot, like, and not just hockey, like any sport, even NFL, like even sports that we're talking about, like I truly mean it, and you guys know it, but it does take all of us. And you guys are in this game every day too. You guys are grizzled vets in this betting game. You know what I mean? So your voice goes a long way, man. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll get out of here. It's Saturday. We've gone for an hour. I don't want to keep you. Ed, we want the AB3 back. You know what? I do too. I'll tell you what. Starting tomorrow, NFL Sunday, it's back. We're doing it. I agree with you. Completely agree. And yeah, if anybody can help Ed with soccer, I'm sure in the Discord, we'll have some folks jump in there. Anyways, all right. We'll jump out of here. Love you guys to death. So good to be back. I missed you guys like crazy yesterday. All right. Have a wonderful Sunday or Saturday. Wonderful Saturday. We'll be live Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern, normal time. We'll also be live Sunday night for Sunday Night Football. And the AB3 will definitely get that back. So everybody have a wonderful Saturday. Oh, it's going to be great. Football, baseball, hockey's coming. All of it, man. Soccer, you name it. So everybody, have a wonderful Saturday. We'll see you live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. Till then, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. We'll see you in the morning. Peace. Who's got it better than us? No!